And when he had gotten to the boat, he who had been demon-possessed begged him that he might be with him. However, Jesus did not permit him, but he said to him, "Go home to your friends, and tell them what great things the Lord has done for you, and how he has had compassion on you." Mark 5, verse 18 and 19. A maniac had been possessed but tamed by the gospel. The devils that once tormented him had entered a herd of pigs, and amid squeals and splashes, had plunged violently down into a steep place into the sea. The pig tenders looked at the restored maniac, considered the drowned pigs, and then begged Jesus to leave the country. After all, weren't pigs more valuable than maniacs? After the excitement had subsided, we see Jesus and the man whom he had made well talking on the deck of the fishing boats. The man is very earnest. It is obvious that he is asking for something that means much to him. He is begging for the privilege of remaining with Jesus. He wants to join the group of disciples and dedicate himself completely to his newfound friend. It's not hard to understand why he'd be reluctant to leave his benefactor. But Jesus is shaking his head no. How strange. He had invited others to follow him, some of whom had refused. Why should not this man realize his deep desire? But listen to what Jesus is saying to him. Go home to your friends and tell them how great things the Lord has done for you, and how he has had compassion on you. There's something greater for this man than just joining the 12. He could go and tell the story of what Jesus had done for him, not just to some far-off city, but to his friends. None of the other 12 could fulfill this assignment that he had. The reality of this experience would have been more persuasive than any logic or argument that might have been presented to them. Commenting on this very experience, Ellen White remarks, "This is the witness for which our Lord calls, and for a want of such, the world is perishing." No amount of logic, no eloquence, no learning will so effectively persuade man to follow Jesus as a simple testimony of a person who had been transformed by the gospel. And as always, think on these things.